What we have here is a 1980 Super Elite Centurion in a box. And this originally came from a store in Chicago called Sportif Importers. It was a place you did not want to buy a bike from. And I bought it from someone who bought it from there. And we're going to take it out of the box and we're going to build it. Just showing this for the sake of the old Centurion dealers out that watch. It is a 25-inch frame. And there's your part number right there. It's already been taken out, to be quite honest. Here we go. Here's the parts box. As shown from the factory. Pretty cool. Die-comp G brakes, MKS pedals, SRC post, real reflectors, toe clip straps. All right, ready to go. Oh, pretty sharp. Look at this. Beautiful. Unopened for 41 years. I'm lying, it opened up a few weeks ago. But anyways, check it out. You excited? It's a new Centurion out of a box. Are you excited? No, sheesh, care less. All right, check it out. I'm in the original bike cave, and I'm going to transport this via Volkswagen over to the garage. But yeah, this is cool. I got the dog with me here, just kind of chilling. Hey guys, we're back at the shop. Just going to show off a new sign. I had it in my last video, but for some reason, nobody watched it. I don't know why. People don't like Schwinn Voyagers. Right here, we got the handlebars. It's already pre-wrapped and everything. Let's look in the box to see what we got for goodies. And we're going to build this thing fully. I'm going to put reflectors on and everything, just like they would have wanted it back in the shop. Look at that, brown cables. Saw they had a date code from 1980. There's your front brake, the die-comp G brake. Here's what I'm looking for, the La Prade seat post, so I can put it in the stand. Let's see what they got for stuff here. Oh, look at these. Look at that. What brand is that? Mikashima. You guys familiar with that? If you are, leave it in the comments below. We have toe clips that are way too small, for me anyway. Got some MKS quill pedals. Sweet. Those are actually pretty decent. We have cable guides, front quick release skewer. Oh, look at that. It came with touch-up paint. Those were the days, huh? Your front mount for your reflector. And your cheesy generic Chinelli wannabe saddle. Excellent. Let's put her up on the rack. Top tube cable guides. Decent ones, die-comp ones, looks like. That's what I'm looking for. Nice, shiny C-clamp. A little bit of lube. Now that she's up on the rack, let's take a good look at her. See my first bit of shopware here. It's actually a light coating of oxidation there. I think I can take care of that. This has been in the basement for 40 years in an old bike store in Chicago. But it's been in a box. In the box, in the cardboard will absorb a lot of the humidity. It looks pretty good. And that cog looks pretty clean, doesn't it? Chain's got a little bit of discoloration on it. Always save these just in case you're shipping frames. All right, finally got the paper off. Let's give it a little polish. I don't know if you can see that discoloration. It's almost like a glue. Let's try to get that off. Oh geez, it came right off. It looked like there was something serious. Want to see what happens to a rubber band after 40 years? Ready? That's it. There's nothing to it. It's spaghetti. Okay guys, when you have a new old stock bike like this, something you need to consider. Even though it's quote unquote new, it's really not. The bearings in the bottom bracket, the headset, the hubs are probably caked, like concrete. They seem to move freely, but you know it's not good. So make sure you overhaul those bearings before you take it for a ride. Let's put that reflector bracket on. This particular one has a second lock ring. Pretty interesting. Get some grease on the wedge. Well, look at that cloth. It's not an awful shape. I'm really surprised, actually. These gum hoods are actually gummy. Yeah, they're actually in decent shape. Great quality washer here. Got the star washer. And a nylock nut. Now this is kind of funny. These toe clip straps, I mean, you can feel them. They're so dry, they won't bend, and they're not going through this no matter what I do. I'm trying to push and pull. It ain't happening. They're not going through. So, plan B. Got it. Now, if you ever get confused on which way is the way to tighten a pedal on both sides, you take your wrench over the top towards the front to tighten, over the top towards the back to loosen. So now we're going to put the cables on. Now these are prior to the lined cable casing, so we actually have to put grease on the cables. Turns out these brake shoes are hard as rocks. We're probably going to have to replace those. And I think we'll have to do that. You don't need a lot. Line up the casing. Look at that, it's perfectly cut. All right, let's get this in there. Has anyone else picked up on the fact they say all right a lot? I'm glad those rubber hoods are in good shape. Now, once you get the brake hooked up, you really got to pre-stretch these old cables. You really do. You know, back in the day, we used to go to the Kmarts just for fun and pre-stress all the cables, and therefore they had to readjust all the brakes. And once you do that, tighten up your cable. A little game of hook it in there. Once again, much to your chagrin, I'm going underneath the bar with the cable. Makes some of you mad, but sorry. It's the way I was brought up. All right, I'm going to put the first clamp in the center. Trying to avoid the pinstriping here, so I'll just put it right in front of it. Looking good. We got that all routed, seats on. Pretty much the bike is pretty darn close to being finished. Obviously, like I told you before, we got to overhaul some hubs and such. Maybe I might rejuvenate the chain a little bit. I'm sure the freewheel probably needs a little bit of love and care, maybe a little bit of oil. Let's finish up some adjustments. When I ran a shop in the 80s, what we would do is we would sell someone the bicycle, and after they're done purchasing the bicycle, we'd take the bike back, remove all the reflectors if the customer wished, the smoke protector behind the freewheel, so it was all legit like, so the Consumer Product Safety Commission wouldn't give us a hard time. Wow, the cables that came on the bike came way too long in my opinion. Oh, these are nice braided cables. Check it out. Cut that off. Now these tires, this is where this was on the bottom, you could tell. I'm curious if these 40-year-old butyl tubes will hold up. Now here's something that's kind of funny. We got a nice Araya 1-inch rim with a Schrader. You don't see that too often. And there's your, oh my gosh, wait a minute. They are 27-inch. Oh, well, hopefully they'll hold up. So what do we got left over here? We have the Suntour Cyclone brochure. Sweet, great shape. The owner's manual. Anything you ever want to know about your bike is not in here. Leftover hardware, never throw it out. You never know when you're going to need it, especially when you got some good quality stuff like this. It came with touch-up paint. It's probably useless, but it's kind of fun. We have the warranty card. I guess we better send that out and fill it in before it's too late. And actually, I forgot to put this on. This is the stay protector. And yeah, I should put that on. There they are, just finishing up the last building. Here it is, guys. Your 1980 Centurion Super Elite. All completed, with the exception of getting some toe clip straps. It's kind of cool, very nostalgic, just with, you know, the pie plate on there. The Cyclone, the chain guard, the matching seat and handlebars, clamp-on cable guides, everything. Pretty cool. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. Look forward to some upcoming videos. One is a Mercy and Vincitori build, which is going to be pretty cool. We're gonna have our Gerchodi, actually it's an Elan aluminum frame that we're gonna build up with some Campy Super Record, Nova Record. We even are gonna defy everything and put sew-ups on it. How about that? What else have we got? All kinds of stuff. Now, for those of you who've been watching, I've been trying to figure out what to do with this channel, and I don't want to make it look like I'm presenting things to you and stuff like that. I kind of want you to just join me in the shop and come along. I guess I might call it Comfort TV for cyclists. Please put your comments down below as to what you would like to see on this channel. We're going to do some how-to videos and things like that, just because I'm open to criticism. But it'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next video. Ready?